Hi everyone, I just got up about an hour ago, so I thought I'd let Merlin out on to have like a fly because everyone's out of the house right now, so he's not going to bother anyone if he's out for a while. So while I'm doing that, I thought I'd do an updated cage tour because I think the last one that I didn't have like all the new things that he has in it, so it was a few months ago. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you the new setup for his cage. I'm actually filming on my camera right now, so I think it's really confusing him because he doesn't know whether to like land on it or not. So he's a bit confused. So I'll start up here, which is where he normally goes when he's out of the cage. So here he has his playstand, which I got from eBay. It used to have like a swing, but I took that off. I'm not really sure why. I'll just stand up here. So it has a wipe clean surface, and I just put like a little jingly ball toy for him to play with. He likes to climb the ladder, and so up here. There he is. And then for his bath, I've decided to get, let me just get up on the chair to show you. I decided to get just like a Tupperware box, like a container, and fill it a bit with like lukewarm water. I've been using this quite a lot instead of like his walk-in bird bath, and that's because I just think it's kind of switched it up a bit. You know, it's like different for him to like go in like a long container and like walk around. Because sometimes he doesn't really like going in like the enclosed one for very long. So that's just got lukewarm water, because it is still quite cold outside. In the summer I would normally use a little bit colder water, but you don't want it to be like really cold because that's going to be horrible for him to go in. A lot of people have asked about the brand of cage that this is, if I can show you from far away. It's a pretty big cage. I don't have the actual dimensions, but I can find them out for you. It's actually a parrot or a flight cage for lots of smaller birds, but I wouldn't recommend it to house any birds that are smaller than budgies or parakeets, because of the bar spacing is basically just okay for budgies, but for smaller birds, like, they could get stuck or even escape. So yeah, a lot of people have asked me about it. Basically it came with no brand, and I know that sounds really strange, but it basically just said big bird cage. It has no branding on it anywhere. So basically I don't really know who the manufacturer or anything was. It was just this shop on eBay who sells like just like random things really, so they weren't even the manufacturer. So I guess if you just keep looking on eBay, if you do want a cage similar to this, it does open up at the top. You'd probably find it under large parrot cage or large flight cage. So just keep looking, and there are ones similar to this out there, but not actually that many that I've come across. So why are you not playing? Let's give him this. What's that, Merlin? Oh, as soon as he works out how to fly on top of the camera and land, I'm doomed because I won't be able to record him anymore. So I'm going to go in. It has this large door at the front which just clips on. It's a really like heavy duty clip, so it's not going to be opened by your bird. And then before I go in, I'll just show you, it has these two doors at this side which are to access the food and water. So that's his water, and this one's his food. As you can see, they're giant cups, but they're really handy, so he has to get in them to eat the food. And then there's one this side as well, if I can get to it. And this is just his grit and sand. That does need changing actually. And then as I said before, there's a door at the top which you can put the there's another perch that I have that's that size, and it stays open. And so inside, I'll start here. First of all, this is like a new thing that I've put in since the last cage tour. This is just a knobbly Nora. That's what I think they're called. From Pets at Home. It's actually in the small animal section. So it just attaches with a metal clamp, and it's just made of wood, like edible wood for animals. So I thought I'd try it for him because it's kind of like a small thick perch, and I thought, you know, it's like gives variety being like a smaller size perch for him. And as you can see, he absolutely loves biting it already, so he's chewed quite a bit of it off. So I'm thinking of getting a few more maybe, because he really does like, I don't know if it's like something that's on it that's like, I don't know, tastes good or something, but it's completely safe. So that was a really good buy. Next thing he has up here is a chinchilla perch from the small animal section as well. I find if you do have birds, they're really, really good as like a resting place for them, or as like a place to eat on. He goes on it quite a lot, so they're really good. It needs a bit of a clean. Always on my shoulder, but he has also chewed bits of that, so it will eventually have to be replaced, I guess, if it gets too bad. And then he has his iodine block, which is getting quite low actually, and his cuttlefish bone. So I think that was in the exact same place last time I showed you. Then down here he has his Pets at Home bird rope perch, and this is like a bendable one, so you can bend it in all different shapes. And then on that I have a carrot from, I think it was from Wilkinson's, that one, and it's just tied down with like some string, so you can hop onto his this bowl with his gravel in. And then hanging from that he has this, which was from eBay. Whoops. This white rope perch toy, which he has never ever gone on. So I honestly don't know why I've still got it in there. I think I'm just gonna have to take it out. He just doesn't like it. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's down there in case he wants to go on it. Then here, I showed this in my bird haul a while ago. He does ring the bells. He loves bells. And I'm trying to teach him how to ring them as a trick on command, but he's not quite got it yet. So it's just like play plastic link rings. And then up here, this is actually in the cage last time, but I forgot to show it. This is like a manicure, I don't know what you call it, like manicure perch. So basically the main job of it is to help him keep his nails down. To be honest, it doesn't really do that. He doesn't go on it often enough. He does go on it, but it's not like his most used perch. But I thought I'd just add that in there as like a different texture for him to go on. Then we'll just get this one out of the way. This big, long, thick perch, which is actually a parrot perch. I can't get it on camera very well. It does need a bit of a clean. Merlin, he's just pecked my head. And yeah, he does go on that quite a lot, to be honest. And Merlin, right above it is his swing, which is probably his favourite perch of all time. I think he sleeps on that, and I'm really glad that I got it for him. I'm gonna have to get you off, Merlin. He's gonna bite my neck because I don't have my dressing gown on. Sorry about that. So next to that he has this homemade wooden bead toy, which is just wooden beads that are on a leather strap thing. Then back over here he has a clothes peg, which I clip like vegetables to, like bits of carrot and stuff, otherwise it just falls to the bottom through the bars. Then here he has this plastic flexi perch, I can't really remember the right name for it, He absolutely loves this. At first he hated it and never even went near it, but now he's just always on it. And this is where like people come up to him in the cage the most, because it's like the side of his cage. So he just stands here and like will come and see people. Then he has a little mirror, which he was actually attacking yesterday. I decided to keep it in for him, as it's not really like affecting any of his behaviour or anything. Then down here, he has this wooden like natural tree branch perch, which is, it's pretty thin, which is good because I try and get like more, I'm trying to get more thin perches for him. You're being silly. I don't know what that noise was. That was from a trade. Then he has this seed bell from Wilkinson's. This, what may be a Johnson's one. No, it's Wilkinson's. Then he has this big Pets at Home chew block with a bell on, like a kebab kind of thing. And he loves ringing that bell. And then he has another chinchilla perch down there. Then down here is where his food is and his water. And then he has one of these plastic green sticks. He's just throwing the ball at my face. Merlin, that is so naughty. Right. Sorry. So yeah, he has this, which originally had like a seed stick on it. But he just likes to like play with it. And here, which is going to be really hard to film because it's on the other side of the cage, is like a homemade toy as well with beads and leather. He loves like climbing through the middle of it. And then down here, this was originally brown bark, and it was from Pets at Home as well. But he completely stripped the bark off it, which I think he really liked doing, so it's kind of like just the underneath of it now. But he loves going on this perch. He normally sits on this perch and like looks out the window. And then down here, I'm so sorry, it's covered in bird poo. I do need to scrub it. I scrub it pretty much, I don't know why it's gone out of focus. I scrub it pretty much every other day when I do let him out, because it just, I think where he sits on his perch above it, all the poo just lands on it, so it gets really gross. Then he has that underneath, which is full of feathers, seeds and poo as well, which was the gerbil's old play bridge. Then he has some jingly balls. He has that Wilkinson's cat ball, and that's a cat ball as well from Pets at Home, which is like a really cool texture, so he likes to stand on it, and it jingles as well. Then he has a what do you call this? It's from Pets at Home. I can't remember, like a bellum ball or something. I can't remember, but he likes kind of like tearing at that, but it's actually lasted a long time. And then he has like a tennis ball from Wilkinson's, and this is in the dog section, and he loves to balance on it. And that's pretty much it. What I really like about this cage is that it has a grid on the bottom, and then it has like a pull-out tray, if I can show you. So you can pull the tray out, and that's where you keep all the newspaper. Basically a lot of the poo and stuff and feathers that falls down falls in the bars, so it falls onto newspaper, so it's really good because he's not really walking on any like dirt or anything, and then you can actually pull the grid out to clean it. Oh, and down here is the last thing that I missed, is this used to be the gerbils. It was actually part of like a mouse ladder, which had a hammock on as well. I think I actually got it from eBay, but you can buy the exact same one from Pets at Home. I think you can get like a rat size as well, and it came with this on it. He did used to have a wooden ladder, but it was just getting too dirty, and like the kind of wood that it was like, wasn't cleaning very well. So I kind of just got rid of that. And the gerbils ripped the hammock up. He did used to have his own bird hammock, but the only problem with that with that was it was getting really, really dirty and he wasn't really going on it. So I've just put that away for now. And I've also put like a big swing perch, which was going to be for him and another budgie. Obviously Magic, he's not here anymore. But he didn't use it, so I'm just going to like sell that on eBay or something. Because it has hardly been used. Email. So I'm probably going to make a part 2, or probably a different video connected to this. Just because I don't want this one to be like so long. But I'm going to show you some of his diet that I feed him. Something like the food that I feed him. Because he has got a different diet than he used to have now. Because as you can see, he still has like crusty beak problems. Don't attack it. Merlin. He's so aggressive, I tell you, like he just is. Yeah, he still has like a crusty beak, but the vet said he was a boy, so. And he's constantly a molt, like seriously, there's feathers everywhere, every day. So I just don't know. He's got help from molting and stuff in his diet, so I'll show you that in the next video. I'll just do like a big overview from far away. Not really an overview, but never mind. So thanks for watching the video of his cage tour. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Merlin, you gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi to YouTube? Say hi. Give a kiss. Give a kiss. Kiss, kiss. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ew, horrible crusty seer. People think you're a girl. I really hope you're not. Well, I don't really mind. I'll still call you Merlin. But yeah, I really don't know. I'm probably going to take him back to the vets in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, he is on food from the vet, so. Okay, it's getting quite long now, so I'm going to go. Merlin! 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 You're a silly boy.